You just looking through Reddit now?
Yo, it says I'm taking a short break, and this is not. So, you know what we can do? Sort for new posts, and we can help people out. We can be customer support. You know,
For free and very nice.
see if we can help out. So we got a little thing from Avenge 1078. Help me, please. I got Davinci Resolve 2 days ago, and I'm not able to figure out this. So let's say I have a bit of excess footage, about 5 seconds long, but in my Davinci it cuts up to 1 second minimum. Is there any way to remove excess clips that are shorter than 1 second? Got some good responses here. Zooming in, snapping might be turned on. Well, let's see. You can zoom into it, Alt scroll wheel, and you can zoom in as far as you would like. Those increments here, this is a single frame. So if you want to cut it by 1 frame, you can do that. You know. Another thing you can do to cut those clips and just slide them over. Maybe this is your problem, like that this happens. This is like a snapping issue, so I turn off snapping. Now I can make it as short as I want, right? Another thing you can also do is, let's say you want it to start here and you want it to finish here. You can click on the clip, click on the clip, and then press Shift and the square bracket, and it's just gonna end the clip here. Just gonna undo that. It also works in the other direction. Shift and the left bracket cuts the clip from this direction. Hopefully that helps you, my dude. Okay, no template folder. How much CPU, GPU usage should Resolve take up? Is the way... Oh, nice. Okay. Oh my god, Fusion for that. Shut up, you don't have to use Fusion for that. Is there a way to make scroll text scroll in from the sides, or will I have to learn how to use Fusion for that? Thanks in advance. Warlock Pax 19. You do not have to use Fusion for that. What I would advise you to do is to use a standard text layer and animate the scroll yourself. So you would use the position modifier. So you'd put a keyframe at the beginning, put a keyframe at the end, do your motion. Voila, you're scrolling text from side to side. Scuffed. If you want to adjust the speeds easily, you can open up the keyframe tab here. For example, if you want the text to scroll by that quickly, you can make that adjustment without having to mess with this anymore. Or maybe you're trying to do...
Yeah, how do you open that?
This button here. It's a keyframe
What?
icon. You might also be trying to do... a different kind of thing. I mean, maybe you want the text... I mean, I'm not sure if you are trying to do that.
What?
Or maybe you want to have the text like this. I don't know. But anyway, play with the position things. Be aware that you can't animate the video on the video tab. You have to animate on the text tab. If you animate on the video tab and you have a lot of text, see what happens? You're losing that text, right? But if you animate here, there's more text. So don't touch the video tab for this. Just leave it here, because this is pretty much the boundary of your playing field. And just play with this. Right, this is a quite simple thing. Oh, this is a good one. How do I copy color footage from one project to another? I finished editing my short film in Resolve and sent it to my colorist. She sent me back her finished coloring, but instead of doing it in my original project, she made a new one. I need to take her color timeline and post it in my picture log timeline. But whenever I try to copy and pasting the footage, it doesn't carry over the coloring nodes. What's the best and quickest way to solve that? It's a bad answer. Color trace. What is color trace? I'm pretty sure that's a bad answer as well. Manual. Color trace. I can't find anything about color trace in the manual. One thing you could do, Warden, is if it's picture locked, you do not need to copy her adjustments. You can simply export those colored clips, then unlink them in your main project timeline, and then relink the new colored clips in. Like, that's I think how that workflow usually works. I'm not because colorists, I don't think they usually share their nodes. Like, that's kind of their like trade secret. But anyway, another thing you could do is, this is just an example. So I've got a bunch of clips that I slapped the color on, right? You could go to each of those clips and grab a still, and I'm putting them in a power grade album. And this power grade album is gonna stay with me across multiple projects, right? So you can grab a still of each clip that you color graded, and then I can go to a different timeline or even to a different project, and those stills are going to be here, and then I can apply them. And you can, name them in a way that's going to make it easy for you. A problem with that could be that if you're using a really advanced colorist, they might be using trackers and power windows that are keyframed in a specific way. That might not transfer using this method. But if you export it and then relink it with your original in your original project, like, that's going to respect all the animations and tracking.